This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. We're here for a special council meeting this evening, September 8th, 2021. I'll go around with quick introductions, then we'll start the show. With us tonight, we have Councillor Curtis Clayton.
Hi, everybody.
Councillor Janine Boulanger.
Good evening.
Councillor Ron Mamchuk.
Good evening, everybody.
Councillor Shane Pelletier.
Good evening.
We have with us our CEO, Mitch Duval.
Evening.
In the background, we have our planning officer, Tanya Waddell.
Hello.
And we have myself, Mayor Chris Ewan. So for tonight's special meeting, as per normal, there will be a public hearing, and we will just open the public hearing for the public. When that is done, I will ask for anyone wishing to speak in favor online to say their piece. You'll turn on your camera and turn on your microphone. And then once that's done, council may have questions for you. And then I'll ask if there's anyone wishing to speak in person or in the council chambers. And we will go through the motions that way. And then we will go into those wishing to speak against online. And I'll ask you to turn on your camera and microphone and speak and say your piece. And then we will go in anyone wishing to speak against in person or in the council chambers. And you'll say your piece then. So without further ado, we will start the meeting. Item number 1, special meeting call to order. Do I have a mover?
Councillor Mamchuk.
Thank you. Second.
Councillor Pelletier.
Thank you. Council, any questions?
Not here.
Please cast your vote.
I am not getting anything. I suspect it's my setup. Hang on here, folks.
Could be me too. I'm gonna refresh. Oh, it says I voted. Mr. CEO, do you want me to just ask for the vote with a show of hands?
2 seconds here. Everybody wants to refresh their screens. Or we could start over.
Well, I think we can, it's only one item. It's item number 1.
Okay. We're good to go.
You got the votes?
The vote is carried 5-0.
Thank you very much. Okay, item 2.1, bylaw 6/2021, amend zoning bylaw 9-2019, southeast 4-9-4 east from AG to CG.
That is correct. And the general intent here is to rezone that for the development for a information technology data center. Similar to variations in conditional uses, notices were sent out to 101 meters of said property. Also posted on the website, on-site, our office window, and sent out to all IDC residents via Connect. The only difference here is that the minister also got a copy of the proposed rezoning, as well as advertised in the Carillon on August 9th and 19th and September 2nd.
Thank you. I'll open the public hearing at 7:05 p.m. Is there anyone wishing to speak in favor online? Anyone wishing to speak in favor in person in the council chamber room?
No, there's not.
Thank you. Is there anything received in favor?
The only correspondence is all from the various departments, being MI, TC Energy, Manitoba Agriculture, and the recommendation from Community Planning. I will not go through those individually. Council has those for information. We could touch base on that with the debate.
Thank you. Is there anything received, anyone wishing to speak against online? Anyone wishing to speak against in person in chambers?
No, there's not.
Anything received against?
Nothing received against.
Thank you. I will give it one last call. Anyone wishing to speak in favor or against, or any general concerns or comments wishing to be made in person or online at this time? Last call. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing at 7:06 p.m. Do I have a mover?
Counselor Clayton.
Counselor Mamchuk.
Councillor Clayton moves, second by Councillor Mamchuk. Thank you.
The resolution basically reads, be it resolved that council gives second reading to the bylaw 6-2021, being a bylaw to amend zoning bylaw 9-2019 by rezoning 2313 PR 405 from agricultural general to commercial general. So just to touch base on the departmental contacts information, MI has no issue based on the specific information that was provided to them. The Department of Agriculture are okay with the proposed change as well. And community planning is recommending the approval of the change. TC Energy, again, is their standard protocol letter that they've sent forward to you. As far as a formal response goes, you have a copy there. I would recommend the council to proceed with second reading.
Thank you, Mr. CEO. I'll open it up for council discussion at this time. Council, do you have anything to add? Any general comments, concerns?
None
No,
here.
none here.
Not here.
No, pretty straightforward recommendation. Okay, seeing no more discussion is needed, I will call for the question. Council, please cast your vote.
I have to refresh because it said it wasn't available. It still says it's not available.
3.1.
I just refreshed and it came up.
The motion is carried 5-0.
Thank you very much. Moving on to item, where are we at? It's 3.1, correct?
3.2.
Sorry, 3.2, bylaw 6/2021, third reading. Do I have a mover?
Councillor Blanchet,
Thank you. Second.
Councillor Pelletier.
Thank you.
As a result of second reading being given and no objections, you council can proceed with third reading.
Thank you. I'll open up for council debate. Any final comments, questions, suggestions? No?
Not here.
Thank you. Seeing none, please cast your vote.
Vote is carried 5-0.
Thank you very much. Moving on to the last item, adjournment. Do I have a mover?
Counselor
Councillor
Mamchuk.
Blanchet,
Then I'll jump up at once. Councillor Pelletier, second by Councillor Belanger, I believe.
sure.
Okay, any final comments? Please cast your vote.
Motion is carried 5-0.
Thank you. I'll close the meeting at 7:10 p.m. Good night. Thank you, everyone. And you can press stop recording.